Oh my goodness. What's going on, everybody? It is it's the second stream of the day. This was unexpected, my friends. I was just gonna do there we go. I was just gonna do one little Lego stream like I did earlier in the day. Yeah, man. So I uploaded a video about some Obi-Wan Kenobi Entertainment Weekly photos that came out this morning. And I was downstairs doing some chores and bullshit that Wednesdays are my day. My wife goes to work, my daughter goes to school, and my parents pick up my daughter, and they babysit all day. And I have the house to myself from like 8 to 5, and I get all the laundry done and the household chores and stuff. In the meantime, while I'm folding clothes and putting them away in sock drawers and boxer drawers and hanging shirts up in the closet, like 45 minutes ago, a new Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer came out. And here my dumbass is folding up socks. And the rest of the world is going, hey! Duel of the Fates. Hey, little boy Luke. Hey, it's Uncle Owen. Hey. What's going on, everybody? Let me know what you guys thought of the trailer. I'm all ears. I've watched it 2 times, and I just immediately hopped on after that. If tell me, there's no question in my mind that I miss things. There's no question in my mind that you guys are way more attentive than I when it comes to maybe things that you picked up on, things that I missed. Yeah, is that the Grand Inquisitor? Is that what you guys think? I mean, it's the same lightsaber, right? Oh, I need to watch it again, damn it. That's the. I probably should have watched it like 10 times before and gone over it with a fine-tooth comb. But you guys know me. That's not me. I just like to put on my swim trunks and jump right in. But welcome, guys. Yoda Pagoda, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, Yoda. Yoda says, adding to Greedo's beer fund. Cheers for being a member for 17 months, man. The beer fund will come in handy this week, absolutely, for sure. But I appreciate that. Might be a good time to start watching Rebels. Indeed. I guess I should jump into that, right? Maybe I should make that my project over the next month. Watch an episode of Rebels, make a video. But, oh, it really does? If you watch it with subtitles, it says it? Oh, interesting. Okay. Never think to do that. Interesting, Rocky. Okay. Yep, I completely missed it. Immediately I turned the subtitles off. But, wow. Yeah. I don't know what I expected in an Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer. This exceeded my expectations for a trailer. This to me felt like the type of trailer that you would expect from a film, a movie, a cinematic going experience. To me, like looking back and trying to think back on like even just I guess like the Book of Boba Fett trailers. The Book of Boba Fett trailers, I mean, this trumped all of those from what I can remember. This felt like, I mean, I'm sure it was Duel of the Fates. Somebody, who was it? On Twitter, Andrew said, Duel of the Fates is a damn cheat code. In fact, my buddy just texted me and I'm looking at it on my smartwatch. Yeah, I'll fucks with that. And I know exactly what he's talking about. He might even be sitting here listening to me. Looks pretty great, man. It exceeded my expectations. I honestly did not know what to expect. The Grand Inquisitor I'll have to look at again. Let me see. Let me get a still shot of him. I guess there was one at the end, right? No. Was it at the end? Maybe. Where are you, Grand Inquisitor? There you go. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. Oh, is there a who's playing him? He looks familiar. Interesting. Yeah, this was very unexpected, man. This was a very unexpected little thing that we got today. Why? You know, he kind of looks like Michael Ian Black in this. I know that's not him, but it kind of looks like Michael Ian Black if he shaved his head, painted face white, put some like tattoos on his forehead. That's funny. Anyway, welcome, guys. A3L, good to see you both. Thank you so much for the first super chats and channel supports of this stream. A3 says, I think Moses looks great as an Inquisitor, Reva. Is it Reva or Reva? What do you guys think? Rupert Friend, thank you. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad we got to see. Oh, Rupert Friend. I like him in Homeland. I don't know if I've ever seen him in anything else, but yeah, one sec. We'll go into that. Interesting. So.
Looks great.
One sec.
Can't wait. As usual, complaints about the Inquisitors not looking like they're animated. Just the whole campaign debacle.
Sapity, thank you so much, and Josh Gonzalez, I appreciate that. To the both of you. Yeah, I thought so too, A3. I know and it's hard to judge from those still images that we got earlier this morning, And I know her solely from The Queen's Gambit. She's a great character in The Queen's Gambit. If you want to see her in something that, you know, before you watch Obi-Wan Kenobi, definitely check out that show. It's on Netflix. It's one of the better shows that I've watched in a very long time. But yeah, I think so too, man. I think so too. I'm very excited to see how she causes havoc on the sands of Tatooine with the locals. It seems that will be the case. But anyway, welcome. I appreciate it, A3. Thank you so much for the channel support as well. And L, thank you so much as well. The teaser/trailer was a surprise, but a welcome one for sure. Cheers, HG. Cheers right back at you, L. Yeah, it was a very big surprise. As I said, I was watching, or I streamed this morning, and then I saw that, oh, look, check it out. There's some Obi-Wan Kenobi still shots that just got uploaded from Entertainment Weekly. I'll make a video about that. And then I went downstairs to fold a couple baskets of laundry and do some household things that need to be done. And all the while, the rest of the world was watching an Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer, and I was putting away my underwear. Such is life. But, yeah, very big surprise, L. Good one. And here we are chatting about it, man. Cheers. I appreciate that. This, dude, it's so weird. Like, I am feeling so nostalgic right now. Not really necessarily anything having to do with the events of this trailer, but with this stream and the buzz, the level of excitement that I think we're all feeling. It is bringing me back to like 2014, 2015 when we were all gearing up for The Force Awakens, like looking forward to new Star Wars movies. I have more of a maybe an expectation is the wrong word, but more of a buzz for this than I did for the Book of Boba Fett for sure. But anyway, I appreciate that, L. And Sapity, thank you so much. Josh and Swish and Dustin. Appreciate it. Sapity says, looks great, can't wait, but guess, as usual, there will be complaints about the Inquisitors not looking like their animated version, just the whole Cad Bane debacle. Yeah, I don't even pay attention to that. You know, it's well, I don't know what people really expect. You do it the best you can. You're bringing an animated character to live action. I don't know what people expect. You know what I mean? Like, that whole conversation is boring as shit to me. Like, is the performance good? Is he menacing? Is he going to be a challenging foe? That's all I care about. I think he looks fine. I mean, we've only seen him for like 3 seconds, so god damn it. And is everybody going to base their opinion off of 3 seconds of a teaser trailer? You know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't even pay attention to that conversation. But anyway, Sapity, cheers, man. I'm very excited, and the teaser trailer. I said this before, but the teaser trailer majorly exceeded my expectations. I didn't really know what to expect going into this. I didn't know. Yeah, I couldn't really envision what an Obi-Wan Kenobi show would look like. And yeah, my biggest fear with this show, I said this in the video that I uploaded earlier, is that it would be very just kind of a shrug of the shoulders, an okay show, a very milquetoast like the Boba Fett show was to me. The Boba Fett show was just kind of like forgettable in my opinion. It had some great moments. But overall, it just was very just forgettable, in my opinion. This, at least it looks like there's some variety of shots. There's some, I don't know what else to say. To me, it looks light years better than the Book of Boba Fett trailers or the show that we saw. But yeah, man, this looks fun. I'm excited. Josh Gonzalez, thank you so much. Josh says, the music, man. The music. They knew exactly what they were doing with that. LOL. Cheers. Absolutely. Andrew on Twitter said, Duel of the Fates is a damn cheat code. And that's very true. It's funny. But yeah, I need to listen to it again. If I play it with audio, obviously this live stream is going to get shut down due to copyright infringement. But at the very, very beginning, it was a different song than Duel of the Fates, correct? Right? It is. I should have paid more attention to that song at the beginning. Is that the new Kenobi theme, right? Because John Williams is came back to score a new Kenobi theme, right? He's back to score the Kenobi theme. So, what was that? I don't remember what that was. Is that a familiar thing that it was Battle of Heroes? Okay, I wish I listened to it again from episode 3. Gotcha. Okay, so we have not heard any shred of hint towards the Kenobi theme song, but gotcha. Anyway, cheers, Josh. Swishfish, Dustin, Rudy, Jake, and Icy. Good to see you, Icy. Swish says, hate the trailer. Looks like garbage. Not excited. Sorry. Oh, also, Greedo, check out Star Trek Resurgence. New narrative game coming. Looks great. You really didn't like it, Swish? I'm going to keep an eye on the chat. What didn't you like about it? I think, to me, it exceeded every expectation or thing that I had in my brain as to what a Kenobi trailer was going to be. Oh, and now it's pouring outside. So, yeah, I went into this very timid and tepid about what I thought this show was going to be and look like and feel like, and I think this has made me far more excited for the show than I definitely originally thought I was. But that sucks that you didn't like it. Hopefully you like the show, right? But is that Star Trek Resurgence? Oh wait, new narrative game coming. Star Trek Resurgence. Star Trek Resurgence. Meanwhile, Telltale. Oh, nice. Star Trek as a narrative adventure game featuring dialogue choices, relationship building, and exploration. So, what generation is it? Interesting. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's original series. I'll check that. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. This looks like something that I would like to check out for sure. Anyway, I appreciate that, Swish. Star Trek Resurgence. Swishfish says, so my biggest problem, and I'm probably going to agree with this, Swish, but he says, so my biggest problem with Star Wars right now is Disney's focus on iconography. Everything in this trailer just screams, look at all this Star Wars stuff with no hint of doing something new. Yeah, hopefully that's not the case. I didn't necessarily feel that way other than the obvious Obi-Wan Kenobi in there. I think for a lot of people, for, my friends, that when I think of people that are going to watch this show, I think of my friends. I think of particularly a couple buddies, and they've never watched any of the animated shows, but they watch, they've seen, obviously they're Star Wars fans, but they don't get into the animated stuff. So for or the comics and books and stuff like that. So for them to see the Inquisitors and kind of experience that, to them it's going to be brand new, So it's gonna. I'm very excited to see some live action Inquisitor action. So yeah, I don't know. I generally I would agree with that, but I think for 90% of the people watching the show, maybe more than that, the Inquisitors, things like that, are going to be a brand new concept to them. As much as we think that all Star Wars fans know all of this stuff, guarantee the vast majority of Star Wars fans. And if you don't watch the animated shows, you're still a Star. If you don't read the comic books or the books, you're still a Star Wars fan. You like the movies, cool. You're a Star Wars fan. You know, it's probably going to be a new experience for them. But yeah, anyway, I appreciate that, Swish. Hopefully you like it. I'm going to keep this Star Trek Resurgence thing up on my other monitor and check out this trailer afterwards. I could go for a show or a video game like this. And Dustin, a.k.a. Dustin, Rudy, Jake, and Icy Bubba, thank you guys so much. Obi-Wan behaving in a pretty uncivilized manner, using a blaster. This looks great. Young Luke looks so much like young Anakin. Cannot wait. Oh, of course he does. Of course he does. Yeah, I was wondering, is that Obi-Wan Kenobi we see him from the back? I think it's coming up in a shot. Yeah, right here in the shot. That's him, right? I'm pretty sure. He's like on the roof of a building, firing behind cover. It looked like him. It was a character with long hair and a robe of some sort. I'm assuming that was him. Yeah, the things that I like the most in this trailer actually have nothing to do with like the Inquisitors or anything like that. All of the slow-paced Obi-Wan Kenobi shots of it like this, riding in the desert, riding in the back of I don't know, almost like a wagon with other refugees. I don't know, just kind of bumming around the sand on watch, contemplating, trying to figure out what the hell went wrong. That's the stuff that really interests me, you know. Obviously, there's going to be action and Inquisitors and boom, boom, bang, bang. But I really, really, really hope we get I really hope the vast majority of it will be a deep character study of Obi-Wan. This man whose, entire worldview has come crumbling down. Everything that he knew and built and protected is gone. And I think it would be really interesting to get in the brain of a character like that. And I hope they spend a lot of time on that aspect of the character, But anyway, I appreciate that, Dustin. I'm pretty pumped. Cheers, man. Rudy R., thank you so much as well. Rudy says one word, goddamn. It looks, sounds and feels like a movie budget like Mando. Also love the prequel music meshing in, like I said, goddamn. Yeah, I said that at the beginning. The trailer felt very cinematic. It felt like a movie trailer. Way more than like the Book of Boba Fett teasers or trailers or even the Book of Boba Fett. What was it about the Book of Boba Fett that made it feel so... I don't want to say cheap, because I feel like that's just an overused word, and it doesn't really convey exactly what I'm trying to say. What was it about the Book of Boba Fett that made it just feel, I don't know, flat and boring and not much... I don't even know. I don't know, man. Yeah. It was like, I don't know, maybe it's like the camera shots, the camera work in the Book of Boba Fett that was just kind of left a lot to be desired. This looks like the camera's moving and there's some interesting composition going on. I don't know. But, yeah, anyway, Rudy, I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, Rudy. I'm just sitting here watching the trailer. I apologize. Anyway, Rudy, low budget and pandemic filming, social distance was obvious for Boba. Yeah, I don't know how much that would affect it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that did. But at the same time, like the Mandalorian episodes of the Book of Boba Fett were fantastic, you know. So what was it about those other episodes? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, goddamn indeed, Rudy. Let's go along this ride. Let's go along this journey together. Hold my hand. Let's jump into the pool, my friends. Jake33W, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support as well. Jake says, I just want to point out how good Ewan looks in the role. You can definitely see the transformation into Alec Guinness. It's weird to see him. I mean, he is aged gracefully. But it's weird to see him in this position again, in this role again. Yeah, he looks great in the role. Absolutely. I mean, he is the role, right? He is for an entire generation. He is Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's what's really interesting about it. Like my generation, I would say in general, when they think of Obi-Wan Kenobi, they think of Alec Guinness. I would say in general that's the case for my generation, but for an entire generation and for basically an entire generation and every generation younger than me, moving forward until the year 3000, Ewan McGregor will be Obi-Wan Kenobi until eventually they cast somebody else in like 30 years, right? But yeah. Anyway. Cheers, Jake. The girl is the lady from Jedi Fallen Order. No, that's Moses Ingram. She's from the chess show, which is The Queen's Gambit. Really good show. If you want to see her in something other than this, before this comes out, it's a really good show. It's called The Queen's Gambit. It's on Netflix. Highly recommend it. But yeah, anyway. Icy Bubba, thank you so much. Icy says, how we feeling this Kenobi Wednesday? Is that gonna be the Kenobi Wednesday? Does that flow? I guess Kenobi Wednesday. Is the show premiering on a Wednesday? It's on May 24th, correct? Let's see. May 24th is a Tuesday. Let me just double check. Kenobi premiere. May 25th. Okay, May 25th. So it's coming out on a Wednesday, May 25th. It's coming out on a Wednesday. So yeah, maybe every episode of Kenobi, every little teaser, every little nugget of information that's going to drop about this show will be on a Wednesday. So yeah, Kenobi Wednesday. Here we go. There we go. Nice. Feeling great, Icy. How are you? How are you, man? Yeah, I was, as a 20-year-old, Ewan McGregor is who I think of as Obi. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. But, yeah, cheers, Vince. Good to see you, man. Very excited as well. I saw you say you were tweeting cheap. I didn't know how else to put it. Not the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, the Boba Fett show. But, yeah, anyway. But, cheers, Icy. Hope you're doing well, man. I think we're all on cloud 9. I need to look up the etymology. Cloud 9 etymology. Let's go down a quick rabbit hole, okay? In September of 1986, cumulonimbus, the greatest cloud in... Wait, what? Okay. Wiktionary. Maybe this is too big of a... Cumulonimbus, the greatest cloud in the world, was listed as Cloud 9 in a new cloud classification, and so to be on Cloud 9 became like floating on the tallest cloud on Earth. The story began with Sir Ralph Abercrombie, who became fascinated by meteorology while serving in the British Army. I'm very curious if that's true, but okay. Anyway, Danny, Travis, Sergio, and Blue Ice, thank you guys so much for the channel supports. We got a lot of people watching. Welcome. If you're not familiar with the channel, run away. Danny Travis, run away. Danny Travis says, I hope Obi is kind of like how Luke was in TLJ, giving up on the Jedi and lost all faith. I would think so. That's how Ewan McGregor described Obi-Wan Kenobi. Entertainment Weekly. Let me Entertainment Weekly. Maybe you guys, let me read a little bit of this article that came out, or not all of it, just a little bit of exclusive first episodic images. Okay, so Ewan McGregor says, when we meet Obi-Wan Kenobi, he says, quote, we find Obi-Wan at the beginning of our story rather broken and faithless and beaten, somewhat given up, close quote. So I think that's exactly where we're going to see him, Danny, in that same kind of headspace as Luke and TLJ. You know, downtrodden, his entire worldview, everything he's known, everything he's built and preserved, everything he's loved and everything he's, you know, protected and sought after and believed in has come crumbling down at the hands of someone that he trusted. You know, I think that it will be a very similar headspace to Luke and TLJ. And I hope they explore that, yeah. I hope they explore that extensively. I don't want him to, and again, I'm not going to go out there and just hope for what exactly I want. I'm going to go along with the ride, and if I like it, cool. If I don't, cool. You know, there's Star Wars that I like, there's Star Wars that I don't like. That's how it is. So, but I kind of don't want him to, you know, just get over everything after the first episode and like go into mission mode. You know what I mean? I would like for them to really explore in depth that shattered side, that broken side of a man whose entire world has crumbled down. You know. So yeah, hopefully we get that. Hopefully it's not rushed into like Obi-Wan Kenobi being just Jedi man, lightsaber man, if that's what happens. But anyway. Cheers, Danny. Sergio Gutierrez, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Sergio says, the Fortress Inquisitorius from Fallen Order was top. This makes me want to play Fallen Order again. I will say this right now, and it probably will. I'm definitely going to make it happen before the show comes out. I will play, maybe not all the way through Fallen Order again, because in about a month I have some. I will be busy every single day, basically, for like 3 months in a row. And I don't know if I'll be able to do anything on the channel, to tell you the truth, other than the occasional stream, like maybe once or twice a month. Big career stuff happening. Some of you guys know. But, yeah, so my plan, Sergio, is to play Fallen Order again, because I've only played through it once. I loved it. It's my favorite single-player Star Wars game when I wipe away the nostalgia of, like, a Shadows of the Empire. But, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Exploring the Inquisitors in live action. Fortress Inquisitorius from Fallen Order. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. Anyway, cheers. I appreciate that, Sergio. Let me look up. One sec. Blue Ice and Icy Bubba, thank you guys so much for the super chats and channel support. I appreciate it, guys. So many birds. So many birds. Wookie sent. That was from a Battlefront 2 review or Battlefront 1 review. God, some of your memories are great. Like, you guys know more about my channel than I do. That's funny to me. We have such a good memory. Anyway, Blue Ice, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Blue Ice says, Maul in the show? Question mark? Or nah? I hope nah. I don't know. Revenge of the Sith and the Rebels timeline and A New Hope and the Kenobi show. I'm assuming this will butt up way closer to, well, I don't know. Luke looks about to be 8 or 9 years old in this trailer. Maybe. I mean, what do you guys think? Is he a little older than that? I don't know. Yeah, is the timeline explained? I'm assuming it's way closer to, well, I don't know. Oh, yeah, it makes sense. He's still there. But, so yeah, I hope not. The show is before Rebels. Yeah, it just clicked into my head. Like, it would make no sense if it was after. Doy. But yeah, I don't like the idea of Maul being in the show. I think it would be complete, like, when you have a show called Kenobi, I think what you should do, and I think this is what the problem was in my opinion with like the Book of Boba Fett as well, is like you have a familiar face, you have a familiar name in the title of the show. It's the main character of the show, and the more like familiar faces you add to that show, to me, at least for me, it becomes boring. It becomes repetitive. Like, I want new characters. I want new stories. I don't want to continuously like fall back to what we already know. That to me, that's like the death of a franchise, when every character that I mean, like when we're all expecting Maul to come back and he shows up in the Kenobi show, like, is that not boring? Haven't we had a lot of Maul? Can't we have new characters and new bad guys and, you know, new stories and new confrontations? Does everything need to just kind of be rehashed? So no, the idea of Maul being in the show is dumb to me. Hopefully that's not going to be the case. I don't understand, like, the desire that a lot of people have to just continuously have, like, all these characters in the same shit, in the same shows over and over and over again. Like, I cannot think of a more boring way to experience this franchise than just kind of mulching over the same stuff over and over and over again, you know? But yeah, that's my opinion, Blue Ice. I'm going to say no. But yeah, we'll see. I wouldn't mind seeing some Qui-Gon Ghost, but we'll see. I don't know if they're Qui-Gon Ghost. I don't know. And Icy Bubba, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. And the membership for 26 months in a row. Nice. Icy Bubba says, I can't see them just dropping his struggle after the first episode when he is about to go head to head with Anakin again, facing the devil. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, you're probably right. I'm just kind of fearful that, you know, they won't spend enough time in his head, basically. But, yeah, I mean, maybe that's just a negative, cynical way to look at it. And I'm kind of, like, looking at the experience of the Book of Boba Fett and hoping that is not going to be the experience with Star Wars shows moving forward. Because I didn't really care for it. It was all right. But, yeah, maybe I'm just being a little pessimistic. But, yeah, I'm curious what the whole head-to-head thing with Anakin's going to be all about. To get him off planet. Because obviously Anakin, Darth Vader can't come down and be like, there you are on Tatooine, and then have their confrontation on Tatooine, right? So obviously Obi-Wan Kenobi goes off planet. That's actually in one of the photos. It's a new planet called like Diem, or let me look this up. Yeah, here it is. Obi-Wan Kenobi is in a new... Oh, Daya. D-A-I-Y-U. Daya. Maybe that's how... And it's a new planet. and Obi-Wan Kenobi in this photo is on this new planet, and it's described as sort of has a Hong Kong feel to it. This is from Joby Harold, writer. It's got a graffiti-ridden nightlife, and it's kind of edgy. It's just got a different lane and a different feeling. So, yeah, so maybe there's a confrontation brief, perhaps. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to play. I don't know what they're going to do. It'll be really interesting. It'll be really interesting. I really hope it's very dialogue heavy. The confrontation. You know. Well, I had this thought earlier, but what if Vader, what if Anakin, and this is not going to be the case because it would throw so much shit off and it would change the character of Vader and most decisions that came later on. And yeah, but what if like Anakin, no, it would not work. But this was a really stupid ass thought that popped into my head when I was walking around downstairs doing some laundry. But what if Anakin kind of told Obi-Wan to watch over his son? Like, what if he knew that they were on Tatooine? Now that's stupid, but the hands-off approach that I guess they had for so long, and the inability to find him, despite it probably be pretty damn easy to find Anakin in Tatooine, it'd be kind of interesting. It wouldn't work. It makes no sense, but it would. I don't know. Let's see. Dustin, a.k.a. Dustin, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Dustin says, Obi-Wan also doesn't really care about Maul the same way Maul cares about him, so no need to see them. Male? I get what you're saying, Dustin. But, yeah, I just, again, like, I think it's a completely unnecessary, it would be such an unnecessary inclusion. I love the idea of having the Inquisitors, the Inquisitorius, kind of hunting Jedi, and Obi-Wan Kenobi perhaps going on the run, leaving Tatooine, leaving planet for a bit, and going on this adventure, whatever that will entail. And the idea of a familiar face like Darth Maul coming into the mix. Honestly, if I saw that on screen, I would just... it would be such like a really... be such an eye-rolly moment. I mean, oftentimes I feel like I'm in the minority when it comes to that opinion. Like, I don't want... like, the idea of all these... I don't know. Like, even The Mandalorian, the show The Mandalorian, like, the idea of Boba Fett being in there, Ahsoka, Bo-Katan, Luke Skywalker, it all worked. But, like, that's why I like the first season of The Mandalorian so much, because it stood on its own 2 feet. It didn't lean heavily on the familiar. And then the second season just started introducing things we already knew. And that, to me, that's boring. To me, when you continuously kind of, oh, Obi-Wan's in this animated show, gotta have Darth Maul. When you just continuously throw in the same villains and heroes clashing again and again and again, it is so boring to me, you know. But yeah. Anyway, that's not going to be the case. I can't imagine them throwing Darth Maul in here. We have we have the Inquisitorius, we have the Grand Inquisitor, we have Reva. They all look like challenging foes. And that's all you need. Keep it simple, man. Keep these Jedi hunters the main villain. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Yeah, did you guys read the article? The blurb Even the blurbs next to the pictures is kind of fun. Order a copy of Entertainment Weekly's final print edition or find it on newsstands beginning March 18th. You know, the final Entertainment Week... Not that I give a shit about that. I don't care that it's the... I haven't bought a magazine. Golly, I don't even know. Oh, I guess since 2015, leading into The Force Awakens, I bought a couple, like, magazines. But before that, it was probably, like, a Guitar Tabs magazine when I was, like, 12 or 13. But, yeah, I might end up getting this Entertainment Weekly, final edition, the Obi-Wan Kenobi edition. Yeah. There we go. All right, cool. Gavin Lopez says, do you think we will see Qui-Gon? If I had to guess, if I was a betting man, I would say yeah. I don't know how he'll play into the show. In terms of a familiar face that I wouldn't mind seeing a little guidance from, not necessarily like I wouldn't call it a cameo, but like a little bit of a hint of his, maybe not even a Force ghost, some kind of new unique hint of his afterlife. I don't know how it could be done, but I think it would be really interesting to have something in there of Qui-Gon. Just a little for a little guidance, I suppose. And, you know, judging by the past few shows and familiar faces that we see, I would suspect that he will be in there. You know, if he's not, fine. If he is, cool. But if there is a familiar face to be had, I wouldn't mind that one, you know. Yeah, exactly, Icy Bubba, just a voice. I would dig that. I would 100% dig that. Yeah, maybe that's kind of what I should have said. Yeah. We might just hear Liam Neeson's voice during a meditation scene. That's all I would want, honestly. I think that would be incredibly powerful. I think something like that would be more powerful than, like, Liam Neeson, Force Ghost, smiling at Obi-Wan. Hey there, old friend. But yeah, anyway. Let's see. So that was about 50 minutes. I will probably do, well, I don't think I'll be able to do anything on the channel tomorrow. You know what? I'll probably do a stream tomorrow night. Probably tomorrow night around like 7:15, 7:30 p.m. If you guys are around, you want to talk more Kenobi. Yeah. Ty Brute, thank you so much for the final channel support and super chat and channel support of the stream. Never mind, Christian Kim, Ty, and Christian, thank you guys so much. Ty says, I hope we see young Luke with the Skyhopper a la American Graffiti or something. We see him fly in the comics as a kid with Biggs. Yeah, I would love that. I would love that. You know, the first thing that pops into my head, and this is kind of stupid, but is a young James T. Kirk driving in Iowa, and Beastie Boys coming on the radio, and the robot cop stopping him. Just a kid hell-bent on pushing the pedal to the metal. I'm sure there will be some kind of scene. Maybe there will be a scene like that where Luke drives off and gets himself into some trouble. I could see that happening. A little adventurous kid who, you know, maybe pushes it a little too far. Yeah, it'd be kind of fun. All right, but at the same time, like, I almost would rather Luke be this obscure background kid that you never really see close up in camera, but rather is always off on the distance on the horizon, and Obi-Wan Kenobi never has any like direct interaction with him in this show. It would be kind of fun to just have him always on the outskirts, always in the background, always, you know, always back there like that. But yeah, I definitely suspect there will be some kind of, I mean, look, he's got goggles on and he's pretending to, I don't know what he's doing. He kind of reminds me of the kid in the Santa Claus. Rolling, keep those reindeer rolling on his bed with like 2 belts, pretending to fly Santa's sleigh. Is that what Luke is doing? But yeah, anyway, cheers, man. I'm sure we'll get something like that, right? Something like that. But anyway, Christian Kim, thank you so much for coming in with the final super chat and channel support of the stream. Christian says, I was enjoying the first 30 seconds of the trailer and it went stale when the action started to happen, in my opinion. Interesting. I didn't, you know, the action was pretty subdued, in my opinion. Let me play it on my other monitor. You know, just a couple like lightsaber ignitions and swings, but for the most part there wasn't that much action in it whatsoever. We get a ship flying towards the fort, you know, see the Grand Inquisitor, that little like I don't even know, like the train, a hanging body, Riva. Yeah, I don't know. That sucks, but maybe give it another watch. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll like it better. But Christian, I appreciate that. Hopefully, you know, if this trailer didn't do much for you, hopefully the show will, you know. I went into this pretty with pretty subdued expectations. Didn't really exactly know what I was expecting from a trailer or a Kenobi show or whatnot, you know. But I actually felt like there was not much action in this trailer, you know, relative to like, I don't know, other trailers. I feel like even though like the Rise of Skywalker trailer was just, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? So yeah, I felt this was pretty subdued and kind of pulled back a little bit on all that. But yeah. Anyway. Cheers, Christian. Yeah, I hope you dig it. Anyway, it's time for me to go. But I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow night, so we can talk Kenobi. Probably shoot for 30 minutes to an hour tomorrow night. But yeah, I hope you liked the trailer. If you didn't, that's a bummer. Maybe you'll like the next one, and maybe you'll like the show. But I feel like it was really, it was exceeded what my expectations, and yeah, man, like it's better. It looks better than I ever imagined it would or could. So pretty excited for it. Anyway, Time to jet. All right, so have a good one. Hope you liked it. Thank you to everybody who supported the channel this afternoon. The channel survives because of you. Yeah, have a fantastic rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, wherever you are on planet Earth. And I will catch you all on the flip side. Cool? Cool. All right, everybody. See ya.